We're in Pine Grove Furnace State Park, and this is known as Buck Ridge Trail. Never been on it, have no idea what it's like. Rated a blue trail. And it looks like it's going to climb. Looks like it's really washed out a little bit. Yeah, see why it's a blue trail. Some roots and rocks. This is on Trail Forks. And it keeps going up. Not too steep. This is right outside the entrance to the park. And now it's leveling off. Pretty nice trail. Now we're going downhill. Must be just up over a ridge. Heading down. Alright, looks like a trail comes in from the other side. There's a trail coming in from the right, but it's not marked anything. I'm finding out there's designated trails, and there's some trails that I've gotten on that aren't in too good a shape, but they must be just working on them, or they were trails that weren't maintained. So I've pretty much now been staying to the trails that are solid. When Trail Forks, the solid blues, greens, and blacks are pretty well designated trails. Then they have ones that are broken up, showing that they're not completed or they're not really designated trails. Really nice. Now I didn't expect this downhill. I thought we were going to be going up a lot more. I'm camping at Pine Grove Furnace for about 4 or 5 days, and I've found some other trails further down on 233. If you leave the park and make a left and go down about 2 miles, there's a parking area, and I was on it a couple years ago, and the trails weren't well maintained, but somebody has done a lot of work, which I appreciate. I biked for an hour and a half, 2 hours, and never touched the same trail. The problem is a lot of them are not marked. Trail Forks helps you a lot, but they're not marked when you're out there. So if you don't have a GPS system or a Trail Fork system, it's real easy to get lost and get turned around. In fact, I got on the other side of a ridge and ended up having to bike a couple miles back up over the ridge to get back to the campsite. Overall, a great place to be. Coming to the stream. All right, they do have a bridge. I'm going to make sure it's not slippery because there's another trail off to this right, but it's not on the map either. Now we're going back up. What I figured. Yeah, these have been really washed out in areas. Heading back up. Yep, now we're really going up. Time to shift down one. Oh. Yes. Climbing steadily. And it looks like it's going to level off a little bit. Okay. Turning this way, must be taking you around a washout area. Oh, there's a road there, that's why. Now this is more single track. Oh, looks like there was two different ways. All right. Okay. Now we're coming down. Oh, see, there's a road. That's just getting you so you're not on the road. Well marked, and it looks like it's well used. And we're coming up to a road. This Buckbridge trail they had on Trail Forks is actually a little over 4 miles long. I took it up till almost to the finish line, and I got on to Boundary Trail, which you could go further up into Michaux or make a left. I went left on it. It brought you back over, and I ended up on Ridge Road after about another 4 or 5 miles of biking. It got a little more intense and a little more technical. This was a nice trail, and it is on Trail Forks is being able to bike it, but when I investigated it further, the park has it as a hiking trail, but there wasn't any signs that I saw that said hiking, that it was a multi-use trail. So it was a nice trail to be on. Found lots of trails, some marked, some not marked.